Is there any further proposal? I'll give the call to the honourable member for Fisher.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I move that the member for Longman be elected Deputy Speaker of this House. Mr Speaker, the make-up of the Australian Parliament should be a microcosm of the broader Australian community. Only 1,276 people have ever served in this place. Since 1901, there have been people of different colours, ethnicities and backgrounds. Now, there's a common misconception that the vast bulk of people who have and who continue to serve here are former professionals, doctors, lawyers, bankers and the like. The member for Longman does not fit that mould. The member for Longman does not have a series of letters after his name like many people in this place. He never went to university. In fact, he left Dacabin High School at aged 15 with the intention of starting a motor mechanics apprenticeship. But, Mr Speaker, the member for Longman has much more than a degree or two to his name. He is a man of the utmost integrity. He is a man of principle and honour. He is a man that has deep roots with the community that he serves. Mr Speaker, the member for Longman would make a fine Deputy Speaker because you cannot learn the concept of integrity, honour and loyalty. These are qualities that one possesses or strives to possess, or they don't. The member for Longman, from humble beginnings, worked as a petrol station attendant. He then moved into retail, selling power tools and equipment, and then into household appliances. He then went on to owning his own Good Guys franchise in Morayfield, and later to combining his love for business and his passion for golf when he owned and operated his own Drummond Golf Shop franchises. Now, I dare say, Mr Speaker, that the member for Longman has employed more people in this chamber, than many of us in this chamber put together. He deeply understands the trials and tribulations of what it is like to try and run a profitable business in this country, with its ever-increasing and crushing industrial relations, complexities and other government red tape. Mr Speaker, when the member for Longman speaks, his coalition colleagues listen. He is a wealth of knowledge on small business and industrial relations. Mr Speaker, at the church service this morning, the Vicar-General of the Catholic Archdiocese of Canberra and Goulburn, the Very Reverend Richard Thompson, preached in his sermon about the importance of listening as leaders. As you yourself would know, the Deputy Speaker does a lot of listening. It is somewhat curious, therefore, that the tradition calls this role the Speaker and Deputy Speaker, for it involves a lot more listening than it does speaking. But this is where the member for Longman's qualities would shine through. Since being elected in 2019, the member for Longman has served with integrity on key parliamentary committees and already is a valued member of the Speaker's panel. He's proven himself a fair, respectful and impartial member, able to work across the aisle. I have no doubt he will keep the chamber in good order in your absence, Mr Speaker. As a family man with strong ties to faith and community, he brings a real sense of compassion to his work, always focused on doing what's right for the people he serves. His values and sense of personal responsibility inform everything he does, including his deep respect for this institution as the bulwark of our democracy. The member for Longman is humble, hard-working, passionate, consistent and deeply respected across this chamber. The member for Longman brings real-world perspective to this role, someone who speaks plainly, listens carefully and treats others with decency, He will approach the Deputy Speaker's chair with the same calm, measured approach that has defined his service to date and would complement the fine work that you yourself have done. In a chamber that needs more common sense and civility, the member for Longman is the right man at the right time, and if you'll pardon the pun, he is a good man. Mr Speaker, it is with great confidence and deep respect that I nominate the member for Longman to serve as the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Authorised by Andrew Wallace, LNP, Boccarina, Queensland.